Shark attack rates on the surfers. Okay, so my paper talks about shark attack rates on surfers and what is accordance to media and public view. So according to the Florida Museum of Natural History and its use of the International Shark Attack File System, we see that roughly half of the shark attacks occur on surfers and other recreational port schools. Using this data, we can visualize the rates of surf-related attacks for the average number of shark attacks between the decade of 2010 to 2019. In the conclusion, we reject the null hypothesis that 50% of surfers are victims, and we accept the alternative hypothesis that more than. And you'll see that when I get to the graphs. So although they are rare, it happens. This piqued my interest when a professional surfer, Mick Fanning, had a run-in with a great white shark during a professional surfing competition. And within the passing decade, we saw the largest amount of shark attacks, documented at 752 of these, 51% include surfers and other surface recreational sports. Despite that calculated percentage, there were 581 attacks reported on surfers, which at a glance seems much higher than 51%. This past year in 2022, there were 89 cases recorded regarding shark attacks, provoked and unprovoked. So, on this chart, we can see that in the decade from 2010 to 2019, there are well over 500 shark attacks on surface recreationists, and much, much less on submersible bathers, divers, etc. This is a chart, and it all uses the same sources, just different articles. And this is just a pie chart breakdown of activities and shark attacks. And this also shows in 2021, it's actually from 2011 to 2021, shark attacks per year. And it's important to note this because in 2020, we see quite a big dip, and that's due to the pandemic. A lot of those people were traveling and going to beaches. So when you do the math and you find the p-value, it is a lot smaller than the alpha level, and it's pretty self-explanatory because when you look at the charts, it's really clear that much more than 50% are surfers when they are attacked, and this just mathematically shows that. So in conclusion, when we circle back to where we started, statistically, if we find out there is quite a large gap in the media, what our statistical knowledge is and what that tells us. And it's clear that based on the charts published by the ISAF and other sources, that much more than half of our reported attacks are indeed surfers and not just 50%. By rejecting the hypothesis, we can assume that our alternative hypothesis is much better suited. And hopefully this can spread more light on the situation, helps to display more accurate data. Clearly it will need more than one paper with intro to stats level knowledge, but it could be a step in the right direction. Thank you.
Yes.
Have you ever witnessed like a shark attack?
I mean, I've seen sharks when surfing, but I haven't seen an attack.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Did that professional one go?
Oh, no, he was fine. Yeah.
And you chose this topic because you surf, I'm assuming?
In your opinion, what do you think caused a spike in surf attacks from 2010 to 2019 based off the data?
So it talks about that, and based on my sources, and it says that, so that ISAF, that shark file, they just get better technology over time, and all that is just better documentation of attacks that happen. So they had been happening, now we just have the resources to know when it happens and more details on it.
I just want to say how that your energy,
Thank
especially
you.
shark attacks.
Thank
Shark
you.
attacks.